Welcome back to another Sebastian story. We're back at it again, telling this sweet boy's story. He's a cane Corso Italiano, and we've been raising him to be our pack leader of some more rescues. And of course, we just took in our sweet little Luna Lovegood, our other little cane Corso Great Dane mix, and she is growing like a weed. You would not believe. It has been absolutely crazy trying to keep her contained. That little puppy has so much energy. We had to take a little break the last couple of weeks because we have been so busy trying to keep up with her. It is just an all-day, every-day, puppies running, puppies flapping, and of course this poor guy, he is so sleepy, he is so tired, he doesn't know what is going on half the time. And this poor guy, he's been working overtime trying to keep up with her, and he just wants to sleep. But he's been doing great, showing her the reins and how we do things at home, and helping her to help, fall into line. But naturally, she is a little bit of an alpha, so we have been having to put in some extra rules and restrictions for her, because she wants to she'll go after his food. She wants to chew on him a good bit. He's not a chew toy for her. He's supposed to be her buddy, and they love to snuggle and take care of each other, but there does need to be a few lines drawn here to make sure everybody stays safe and everybody stays healthy. But he knows that he loves her. He knows that they can snuggle together. And yeah, so we wanted to, for this week, give an update on our 3-month-old cane Corso puppy and how she's doing at home, and how her big brother here is doing, wrangling her and still trying to get some sleep in when he can and that sort of thing. So come on along with us. And first up, we got feeding. And of course, every pappy loves their food, but Sebastian has always been a little apprehensive. He is a rescue. He did have a rough life to begin with, and so his feeding has always been kind of at his own pace. He's never been really food aggressive, and of course that was training in the beginning. We wanted to make sure that he never did become food aggressive. But he's always been kind of the grazing type of eater. He would never finish his entire meal in one sitting. But of course, bringing Luna in, she wants to go after everything she can get her little ravenous jaws on. The poor little girl's growing so fast that all she wants to do is eat and eat and eat. And as such, she'll even try to go after his food, so we feed them both at the same time, make sure everybody sits first, everybody's polite and well-mannered, and they both respectively go after their own bowls first. But as Sebastian takes longer to eat, little Miss Luna Petunia will then start coming over towards his bowl even before she's finished hers, and trying to get some of whatever it is he's eating. And as Sebastian's a much slower eater, we do have to give him the extra time, and that requires me to kind of stand there and keep an eye out, because even before Luna's finished her bowl, her little alpha tendencies have her wanting to go over to his bowl. And now, granted, because she's a little growing puppy, they are not yet on the same foods. We want to eventually get them there, of course, just for consistency, and just so that everybody understands, hey, you're all getting the same foods, and you're all, nobody's getting selective treatment or anything here. We want everybody to be happy, and everybody is equal in our eyes. Everybody's happy and flappy. For grooming, of course, they're big furry animals, and so that means they need to be brushed just about every single day. And we use the same brush for everybody. It's got the nice soft bristles on the one side for the dogs, and it's got the metal bristles on the opposite side that we use on our sweet cat Vera. So everybody's getting the shared brush, and nobody's getting special treatment, but everybody's all got to get groomed. So we keep them all getting brushed together and keep their coats shiny and beautiful, and of course minimize the amount of vacuuming that needs to be done as a result of all of this. And although I didn't get it on video here, we do also brush everybody's teeth together too. We've got the little finger brush for sweet little Luna, and that's part of the reason I haven't recorded it, is we've got one person holding the dog and the other one holding the toothbrush. Hard to get a good angle on that. But even Sebastian, he loves it. It's the chicken-flavored toothpaste you can get at your vet's office or really anywhere. And you're just keeping their teeth and their gums nice and healthy. And of course, with the amount of puppy kisses we get from these puppies, we would like to keep their mouths clean as well. That seems pretty reasonable. And of course, that all adds up into growth. This little puppy is just growing so fast. I've never had large breed animals like this before in my home, and I have had puppies come home as a child, but that those puppies never grew to be more than 20 or 30 pounds, and Luna's already past 30 pounds. It is truly remarkable waking up every morning and it's like you have a new dog in bed with you. It's like, whoa, who are you? And why are you standing so high above me? But she is just growing like a weed, and we love her to death. And it's been truly a wonderful experience getting to watch her grow. And so with her growth, we do also have stairs in the house. Thankfully, nothing too tall. The separation between the upstairs and downstairs is only a few short steps, and it was very cute. She's a very smart dog, and so she had a healthy sense of fear from the get-go to not really attempt to climb or go down those stairs. But as she has grown just so rapidly, it's come very naturally to her to start experimenting going up and down. And she was very cautious at first, taking one step at a time. And now she's just in these short 6 or 8 weeks that we've had her home now. She's going up and down like a champ, like it's nothing. And she's not even close to full grown yet. So it's very sweet to be able to watch that too. I think her growth is even surprising Sebastian a good bit, and I'm not sure he fully realizes that she will be a bit taller than him once she's fully grown. Her mother is also partial Dane, partial Corso, and for her, the Great Dane genes were certainly the dominant ones, and those big, long, tall, beautiful legs. Those will be helping her stand a few inches taller than Sebastian, so she should hopefully be a little bit leaner than him and not weigh quite as much, but we want to make sure that he stays safe with his injured paw and that she's not going to be able to potentially injure him. So we really are watching very closely to make sure that their playtime is appropriate. And with that playtime, it is all day, every day. Poor Sebastian is so tired. He thought he was starting to exit his puppy days, but no, he's not even 4 years old yet, which is the age of full maturity for Corso. So he is still very much a puppy himself, and still demonstrates that in a lot of ways. But I think he forgot how much energy he had when he was her age too. And it's definitely taken a toll on him. We've had to modify his feeding a little bit to help make sure he's getting enough calories to be able to keep up with her. But the main thing is making sure that they're having fun together, but also staying safe. These dogs do have very big, sharp teeth, and hers haven't quite reached that point yet, but oh, they will. And so we want to make sure that we're training them with the right mindset, that you're just playing with each other and you're not trying to hurt each other. And so we try to put the big rubber frisbees between them, sometimes a rope. Of course they're dogs. They're going to want to chomp and chew on each other a little bit, and that's fine. But we've got to be very careful to make sure that no one's getting injured in the process, and that playtime remains playtime, and that aggressive behavior is frowned on, and we try to minimize that and reprimand if we need to, and then finally if we have to separate them and put one in one room and one in another, so be it. The whole point is keeping everybody safe. But it's pretty wonderful, and we just get to watch these two big flappy pappies just running around. They love each other. They have such a great time wrestling and chasing and doing all the things together. And it's plenty humid outside here, so keeping them inside during the day is kind of essential for our own well-being too. But they play so respectfully indoors and love to run upstairs and do laps, and it's so cute because Sebastian will go run upstairs and jump on the bed and then come back down, and that's a lap for him. And as she's still growing, she made her own lap, which was to go around the little kitchen entrance and go around that way and dive under the kitchen table and then come back into the family room. And it's just adorable. She's just running and flapping and having the best time she ever possibly could. And the best part of all that playtime, and although the playtime goes on for the entire day, once we get into the evening, it's very much snuggle time for both of them. And they're getting drowsy, and they're getting sleepy, and they're finally starting to shut down. They've had their dinner, they've been doing their walks all day. And now they're just ready to enjoy each other's company and just curl up on the couch or on the floor or in bed together and just rest and recharge for the next day. And who doesn't love watching two puppies curl up and snuggle together? I mean, it's every day, every single day. We love it. They're just the sweetest little puppies we could have ever hoped for, and we can't wait to be able to provide this kind of life for more in the future too. As always, thank you so very much for watching. We're having a great time telling these stories. We'll be back again soon with more. Thanks again.